Almost 3 years had passed since Adol rescued East from the clutches of evil. Adol and his faithful companion Dogi were wandering from country to country. One day, they happened to hear a rumor that led them to Dogi's birthplace. Strange things had happened in Felghana. Fields were dying and becoming barren. Strange creatures hunted the people under the cloak of the Dark Night. This did not discourage Adol. He immediately plunged into this new adventure. And much like this hallway, this introduction is infinite and endless, but welcome everybody to the first in my Ys Appreciation Marathon project. I'm Gunarm call me Dine. This is my first Ys game, one of the first released in the US for several consoles. Basically, the NES, Super NES, Genesis, PC 98, and PC Engine all got ports of this. This is actually a patched version of the Genesis, a patched Genesis version with Renewal and Rebalance. So, let's go ahead and jump right in, and let's play Ys 3 Wanderers from Ys. Two travelers are resting their weary heads under a tree. It is a rather cloudy day, and the younger traveler is standing and gazing into the distance. He is none other than Adol Christian, who would one day be known worldwide as a great adventurer. He is reminiscing about an incident that made him and his companion Dogi head for Dogi's hometown of Redmont. 3 months ago, a merchant caravan stopped in a town that Adol and Dogi were visiting. 6 of the merchants looked tired and were grumbling about some mysterious incidents that had taken place in the Felghana region. That night, Dogi told Adol that the town of Redmont in Felghana was his home and it had been 10 years since he left. Dogi's reminiscence continues. Redmont is just over there. I've been to many towns in my life, but none better than Redmont. People there are wonderful. Orphans like me grew up without any trouble because of them. Oh no, I've talked too much. We better get going. In the woods on their way to Redmont, they came to a scene where a man was fighting off a mountain lion. When Dogi and Adol ran to his rescue with their swords drawn, the mountain lion made a hasty retreat back into the woods. The man was Dogi's old friend, Rold. Adol and Dogi dressed his wounds and decided to spend the night at an inn where he worked. After Dogi took care of Rold's wounds, they reminisced about the good old days. You've been to many places, said Rold. When you return to Redmont, everybody will be glad to see you. Rold mentioned Adonis, who inherited the weapon shop, Cynthia, who ran a pharmacy, and Chester, who went to work at the castle. They were all Dogi's old friends. Do you remember Elena? Asked Rold. You'll be surprised to see her because she's grown up to become a beautiful young lady. Adol and Dogi left the inn early the next morning. Some hours later, they met a group of travelers who roamed the area, performing tricks and telling fortunes to earn their living. After some discussion, Adol and Dogi decided to have their fortunes read to find out the cause of the troubles in Felgana. The fortune teller was a lovely young woman with long flowing black hair. After they paid her, she focused on a crystal ball on the table. A black spot emerged in the center of the clear, shining sphere. The fortune teller's face turned white as she saw something in the crystal ball. The black spot kept growing. Cracks ran through the surface of the crystal ball before it suddenly burst. The fortune teller fainted momentarily. After regaining consciousness, she said a few words to her people in their own language and returned Adol and Dogi's money before leaving with her companions. Adol and Dogi did not understand their language, but one word, Galbalan, lingered in their ears. Shortly thereafter, a lovely view of a town came into sight. The town was surrounded by trees, with a river running between them. Adol, isn't that a beautiful town? Adol agreed that it was a beautiful sight, but he had a premonition. It was not just a passing feeling. It grew stronger and more clear as the time passed. He felt a powerful sensation radiating from the ground. Something was waiting for him. Just around the corner now. Let's go, Adol! Dogi started to walk faster towards the town. Adol followed him, trying to chase the feeling away. Hey there, Mr. Gardner, it's me, Dogi! I left 10 years ago. Dogi, you were a little brat back then. Look at you now. You've grown up into a splendid man. I brought a friend with me. Hey, Adol, what are you doing back there? Hurry up! So this is your hometown. Mr. Gardner, let me introduce you. This is my friend Adol. We've been traveling together for the last 2 years. We came here because we've been hearing some troubling rumors about this town. What's going on? Some strange creatures have been roaming about. Our crops have been spoiled. Something strange is happening, but we don't know what's wrong. But you're here to lift the spirits of the people in town. Go on, let everyone know you're here. Let's go, Adol. And of course we get some more opening credits. As also getting to enjoy this very nice town theme. So, Adol, what do you think of my hometown? Well, the 2 blocks we've seen so far look nice. Oh, pardon me. Are you okay? Hey, watch where you're going. Wait, by any chance, is your name Dogi? Is that you, Elena? Oh, you look a lot different from the last time I saw you. You, on the other hand, haven't changed a bit. Oh, thanks a lot. So how's Chester doing these days? No one here has seen him for several months now. I'm actually in a hurry. See you later. Huh? Why the cold shoulder? It's a big reunion after so long. I'll go get us a room at the lodge. And with that, we are in control. So as Adol, we can run and jump. Let's go check the menu screen, equipment. Now, in this version, Adol actually starts with a sword, because he had one in the introduction. So we're going to keep that equipped. Our status screen. Basically, we need 300 experience to level up. And the configuration. So I'm going to stick with the default. Go ahead and speed things up. I wish I was between slow and fast. We'll keep that in. Int mode off. I honestly don't know what that means, so we're going to ignore it. Sound test. Just listen to the songs at your leisure. Go ahead and do a quick save. And let's check out the town. This is a nice room, Doggy. I worked at this lodge back in the day. It's been 10 years since then, but nothing here has changed. Anything else? Nope. Now, we do start off with 1,000 gold. Definitely want to use that to buy equipment, which we will do on the way out. I love the sound effect when you go in the doors, too. No one's home. But I'm a JRPG hero. That means I can loot the place. Mayor Edgar's been acting strange lately. He seems preoccupied with something. That old lady Ida has shut herself in her house ever since her son Bob was killed by a cave-in at the mine. She seldom comes out. Please leave me alone. Talking to a nice young man reminds me of my late son Bob. He wasn't Bob the Builder by any chance. No, Bob the Miner, technically. Our town depends on Tigray Quarry. If monsters take control of it... you're 6 years old, kid. What are you doing so worried about that? People from Valentine Castle have been snooping around here lately. They're spying on us for sure. And, of course, we got our shop right here. Recharge ring power. We will see that once we get some. Buy medicine. Herb is 100 gold. I will buy equipment first. So buy an item. Actually, no items just yet. I would rather buy equipment first. They basically do things like freeze enemies, recharge ring power, a few other things. Here's the weapon shop. Oh, armor. How much is the chainmail? Nope. We can afford the leather armor. Definitely better than nothing. And a shield. What about the large shield? Wow. Well, we'll just get what we can. What we can. Definitely remember to equip those. And if you press the C button on each piece, it just gives a little description. Light and easy to handle, but lacking in power. Enough to kill mountain lions, though. Made from layered horse hides, it is light and easy to move, but offers limited protection. Light and uncumbersome, but the protection provides is minimal. And Adol is already equipped. Of course, yep, you can swing a sword in town. Doesn't actually hurt people. But I want to double check something. In the item shop, which let's buy an herb. So buy an item, and illusion mirror, can't afford it. Amulet, can't afford it. And spirit necklace, can't afford that. Spirit necklace basically, if I remember correctly, it revives you upon death. And so if I enter here, okay, I can't see what it does in that menu. But I'm pretty sure one recharges ring power, one freezes enemies, and one will revive you upon death. So, we didn't talk to you. I haven't seen you around here before. Are you a traveler? What's going on? Tigray Quarry's been overrun by monsters. This miner came back to tell us. They came out of nowhere, and Mayor Edgar didn't make it out in time. We have to save him before it's too late. Well, who are you? Mayor's still in the mine. I'll go help him. You will? Great. A miner named Dewey went in after him, but he hasn't returned. Please help them. So, we basically have our first objective. Do a safety save. It's dangerous to venture outside of town. Be careful. And our overworld map, we basically can choose where we want to go. Now, we don't get to hear this music much in this version, so let's just enjoy it for a little bit. It's also a fairly short loop, so good enough. Same with this song. It's basically the intro to every dungeon in the game. It's also a little bit long. Let's enjoy this one a little bit too. And we're back at the loop, so let's go in. So, Tigray Quarry. Basically, we need to go in and kill everything. The Rebalance patch gives you 6 times the amount of experience in the early game, because that's basically how much you have to grind. They basically need to go in and kill everything. So I'm going to gain a couple levels before moving on. The first boss is actually probably the hardest in the game. Don't move too quickly because you can just run face first into enemies if you're not careful. The combat on this is very fluid, but also very unforgiving. You have about 10 frames of invincibility in the original version. In the rebalance you have 25, but it's still possible to take extra damage. Level up. So I need 1,000 for the next one. So basically, the way the rebalance patch works is you just need to kill everything, and you'll be fine along the experience curve. And going up and downstairs is not working as well as you might think. Fortunately, my health is okay. Basically, if I need to heal, I believe I can just go outside the dungeon and wait, and I will get health back. In fact, this is a good time to test that theory. This way, I'll get to level 3 before getting back in. I just love his quick upward stab. You may notice I'm getting RP from killing enemies. In the original, you only get 1 per kill. In the rebalance, you get 3. That way you don't have to go all the way back to town to continually recharge your rings. And we'll get one shortly. Okay, level up. The level up is not a full heal. And yep, just stepping out refills your HP. So, quick save. And let's get back in. So I might be able to take on the boss. Okay, so to climb down the stairs, you have to just kind of hold down and push the jump button. Oh, there we go. Not quite push the jump button, but yeah, it's a little finicky. And I'm just going to kill everything en route. And don't let them kill me, of course. So basically, I want to get all the items in here. I have not played this game in years, or at least this version. I don't remember where everything is. Oh, don't spot on me. Door's locked. Alright, so we need to find something to get the key, obviously. I probably need, I'd say more than 2,000 experience for a level up. Yeah, those guys can get me if I'm not fast enough. Obtain the power ring. That will increase our strength, but of course consumes RP. I'm gonna equip that really quick. So yep, slowly ticks down. I'm actually going to save that for the boss. So it doubles the physical strength of its wearer, and the herb completely restores vitality when consumed. Door's locked. How close are we to a level up? Oh, 3,000. But at the same time, it might be a good idea to get that level up. And one thing you want to do is upgrade equipment at least one piece after every dungeon. A little bit later on, there is a good place to grind up for everything you can buy in the store. It takes a little bit of time, but it also gets you some good stuff very early on. It's kind of worth it. Yeah, definitely hit level 3 before facing the first boss is what I'd recommend. And if you need to go out and heal, nothing wrong with that. But we're still doing alright. We got an herb, we got a ring. Oh, and just careful where you're going at. I'll just, yeah, go away, B, go away. So 800 for level up. And yep, I think I'll get it before going in. I think the next room has the boss. Or not quite. Oh, Bob's pendant. Well, we'll obviously give that to his mother and hopefully get something in return. The only downside of getting an item is it resets the music. Stop right there. I don't know who you are, but you don't need to be here. Get out. Who are you? And what are you doing here? Get out of my way. Are you okay? Ah, yeah, I'm fine. Who's that guy think he is? Mayor Edgar's still in there. I tried to help him, but I wasn't strong enough. Here's the key to the storehouse. Inside, you'll find a sword that we excavated from this mine. You'll be able to rescue the mayor if you have it. Alright, so we just need to double back out the storeroom. You came down a shaft on your way here, right? The storehouse is the top of it, on the right side. Hurry! Okay, so I'll just backtrack and do what I need to do. In fact, after getting that sword, it'll be a good time to top off. Ow, 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 ow. If you can kill these guys, I can take him out in one hit, but his Adol's down thrust isn't exactly accurate. I'll level up shortly. Level up. And in fact, I would actually recommend stepping outside to heal up and save. Bosses in this game are no joke. They'll just kill everything on the way out. Now, this is actually a departure from the combat in the first two Ys games. In the first two, combat is overhead in a 2D field, much like the original Legend of Zelda, but you do not fight enemies by swinging your sword. You have to bump into them in indirect contact to do damage. This was kind of a change up in the formula at the time, and admittedly was not well received. The original version of Ys 4 went back to the bump combat system. However, this is kind of the black sheep of the series. In all essence, it's fair to compare it to Zelda 2. Basically, trying something new, it wasn't quite well received. However, it still remains an integral part of the franchise. Alright. Safety save. As for our gold supply, yeah, I might be able to afford something better when getting back in. And the ring power meter maxed out at 255. And for the most part, you'll use them in boss fights. The It's just a case of explore everywhere, get everything. You won't miss a thing. This game is actually very, I'll say beginner friendly in a sense, in that it's very hard to miss anything, but the difficulty can turn people off. Yep, we got a boss fight. Equip that. And we don't need to equip the ring, just step inside. My name is Dullard. Here I come. Okay, very rebalanced. And we'll just take the sword. So obtain the long sword. That's why there was only 2 swords available in the blacksmith shop. Nice thing is we got a full heal out of beating him too. Oh, long sword, and I pushed the wrong button to examine that. A 1 meter long sword that was used by the sorcerer Dullard at the mine. Not supposed just to steal it from him. Oh, I'm just pushing the wrong buttons. Can I save in here? Answer is yes. So just do it. Save in a separate file if you are in the middle of a dungeon. So I should be able to easily one-shot everything in here now. At least up until the boss. And just hack and slash. You can basically hold the sword button down on your way through. It's only a problem when you're jumping. Now, as I mentioned, there are several different versions of this. I have played this, the SNES, and the PC Engine version. The PC Engine version very likely has the best arrangements of the songs, but it also has voice acting. Mid-90s voice acting. That's all I will say. Hurry, Mayor Edgar needs your help. Oh, nice background. No enemies. Now, as I mentioned, this was the first Ys game I ever played, this version in particular. I actually heard about the series in a Nintendo Power Guide, which had a bit of a walkthrough for the SNES version, and it got me interested, because I'm a big lover of fantasy. I just got into Final Fantasy at the time, and a friend of my brother's had the Genesis version. He loaned it to us, I got hooked, and that's that. Alright, straight inside. I probably should have saved outside, but oh well. So, go ahead and equip our ring. Try and make our way forward. Worst comes to worst, I just have to heal. Yep, we have the opportunity to hit him a couple times during that lightning strike. And it's just a matter of hitting him in between shots. And is there even a hitbox on his sonic wave? No, I missed. Alright, one more good hit. Oh. I love that sound. The boss dissolving sound in the original games is so good. Obtain the sunset statue. Say that 5 times fast. And the nice thing is it automatically unequips your ring for you. Stop interfering with us, Edgar. Do you understand what you're doing? They won't let you live once they have what they want. You're still here? I told you before, you're not welcome here. Are you ignoring my warning? You have some nerve to challenge me. I will spare you this once, but if I see you again, your life is forfeit. Who are you? I heard that you were trapped in here, so I came to rescue you. I'm sorry to put you in such a dangerous situation. Let's get out of here. Will you lend me your shoulder? I don't know about climbing back up that shaft. Dewey, we won't be able to use the mine anymore. Mayor Edgar, you said your name was Adol, right? Because of you, I get to see the mayor. I get to see Mayor Edgar again. I get to see Mayor Edgar again. Thank you. Please let everyone in town know he's safe and sound. Yep, from hero to messenger boy. What do you expect?